Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, My Vagabond Style. I'm Debbie, and I'm going to work today in my random collage book. It's been falling apart. And I knew this was going to happen when I did it because I just used a advertising pamphlet that I got, but I love using these because, they're just going to go and get in the landfill, and they're good for 1 month. It's a sales flyer, and then they just pitch them after that. At the end of the month, I would grab a few of these. What I did was I went ahead and I got a piece of this cloth. It's old bark cloth that I had, and I thought that would be kind of fun in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to go ahead and use some glitter glue. Not glitter glue this time. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. And this is going to work really good for this. I think it's going to hold it perfectly. So anyway, I hope all you guys are doing good. Let's see what's been going on here. This is all messed up. Okay, so you guys know I told you I was going to go on that. I don't know if you watched my last video. I was going to go on there's an event that they have here, and it's a biking event. It's not competition. You just go from spot to spot. I think they said it was 7 miles. It turned out to be over 8. Um, and you do stops, and every stop they have a task for you to do. And one of them, the first stop was like beer pong without the beer. And the next one was we rode back to the original spot, and then we had to go to the next spot and do a second challenge. And what was that challenge? That one was you had to eat a cracker and whistle a certain song. We rocked it. And then let's see what was after that. The last one, there was another one. I think I got the order mixed up, but one of the ones was you had to do 15 jumping jacks with a tambourine. And then you got a like the Mardi Gras beads. They give you a Mardi Gras bead every time that you completed your task. When you got back, they gave you 2 drink coupons, and we went to the pool area and got to have whatever drink you wanted and socialize. So that was really a fun day. But what happened was in the very beginning, when I went to leave, I grabbed my bike and I go to head out the garage, and the tire's flat. I didn't even make it past my driveway. It was completely flat. So I had a backup bike that was hanging, and it was behind my husband's bike. So I had to ask the neighbor guys that were standing out there if they could help me get it down. So they helped me get it down, and I go to take off on that one, and it has 2 flat tires. I'm like thinking, am I not supposed to do this? So I remembered that my husband had his other bike at I can't ride the other one that was hanging there, but he had another one that if we dropped the seat, I probably could ride it. So I go jumping in the golf cart to go try and find him, and see him turn down another street he was at the baseball diamond. So I go turning around real quick and trying to catch him, but he's so fast on the bike that I can't hardly catch him. I get almost to the house, and he stops. He heard me. He stops and tries to drop the seat of his bike, and it's just the whole angle of the thing is really bad. So I told him, we got to go back to the house, and can you try to pump up my tires? I have 10 minutes to get there. So he pumped up the tires really quick and called my friend, and I actually raced to it's like a little over a mile to where I needed to go. I race over there, and then I get there 1 minute before they actually were going to start. So I don't know how I made it, but I did. And it turned out really good that I had that other bike because it's more of a road bike. It's really lightweight. And it was super windy that day. So we fought the wind like crazy. And it was such a workout, let me tell you. I got home and completely crashed. So anyway, that was my exercise for the month. Okay, so I opened this to the middle part right here, and I'm going to do a 5-hole pamphlet stitch on this one. I think I could do 3, but I think I'm just going to do the 5 just for a little extra because I'm in and out of this book all the time. I still have quite a few pages to go on it. I just need to decide what kind of string I want to use. You can use, I have like some old braiding cords, like kids would use for braids. This works pretty good. But I do have some nice waxed thread, which I love this stuff because it slides quite nicely through the pages. So I'm going to go ahead and just do 3 times the length of the, I'll do 3 and a little bit more. And I'll cut it here. And you can decide whether or not you want it to tie on the inside or the outside. I'm going to go ahead and get a couple clips. Got them handy right here. And I'm going to put this exactly where I want it. Now there's staples. There's 2 staples in here. I'm going to leave those in because they are holding part of this together still. When I'm clipping this, I'm kind of clipping it when it's at the straight up. The hardest part with this is going to be getting the hole all the way through. I've got this old needle that I got at some, I don't remember, I think it was at an estate sale when I bought a bunch of tapestry stuff. So this is like a Leatherman's needle, I think, and it's pretty strong. I'm going to go ahead and use this, I think. I'm also going to go get my, I use an ice pick, an old ice pick. I store it like this so I don't hurt myself. It's pretty sharp. It's really sharp, actually. I'm going to do, like I said, 5 holes. I don't really care on this one if it's exact or not. Sometimes an easy way to do this is just, if I want the middle, I'll go like this. So there would be 1 hole here. And then I don't want it exactly at the bottom on here either. So I want 2 more holes, and I'm just going to do an approximate because I'm not really big into the exact measurements here. If that's your thing, then you can, definitely measure it out. Let's see, this one is going to go about here, and then one about here, and then this one's going to have 2 more. We'll go about here, and then here again. Okay, so let me go ahead and poke that first hole. Make a little mark on here. And I just want it to come out this side here. Like I said, this one is not going to be the easiest one. There it is, peeking out the end here. Now I'm going to try this needle and see if this works. If not, I have another one I could do. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, I'm going to go so that I still have quite a tail on this. All right, now I'm going to measure the next hole. going to go about here, and we'll poke another hole in there. I know I look scary holding it this way. See how we're doing. Yep. Okay, so now I can go back down this one. And then I'm going to do the top hole. I'll get my measuring. I'm going to go right about here. Okay. And now I'm going to go back through that hole. And now I'm going to go back through the hole, the second one that I made. And I'm going to try not to mess up that thread that's through there. I don't want to split it or get it, you know, too close to the other one. It's really just kind of luck how you end up. Okay. At this point, I do kind of want to tighten everything up. So now I'm going to want to make the 1, 2, 3, the fourth hole from the top. Right here. So if you're making your own junk journal and you want to put it all together, this is a great pamphlet stitch that you can use to bind any of your papers. You can make your own art journals, your own junk journals. Okay, so I'm going to go through that one now. It is important that you have the binder clips because you don't want to your papers to slip on you, especially after you've made the hole. Okay, so I'll tighten that up again. And then I'm going to make the bottom hole. And I kind of want it right about there. I don't, you know, it's like I say, I'm not anal about stuff, but I really didn't really need to make that dot exact. If I go up or down a little bit, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's where I want it. Make the hole with the ice pick. Okay, I'm all the way through. And then I'm going to go right into that hole. Flip it around. And I'm going to go back down into the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go back into the fourth hole. almost done, and then I'll come right back through the middle. And I'm going to actually do it so that when I come out, that is in the middle. So I've got the string on one side and I've got the needle coming up on the other side. You see that? Okay, now if you need to make anything tighter, now would be the time to do it. But I actually think it's okay. And I'm all right if it gets a little bit loose on me. I don't really care for this, but if it's something that, you know, is precious, very precious to you, and you are giving it as a gift or something, you're probably going to want to make sure all of these are very tight. Okay, so then I'm just going to go ahead and do like tie it there and maybe double. And then now you can make a bow, you can do whatever you want with it. And that is now my middle section. And I really do like this wax because it shouldn't come loose on me. Take these off. And there we go. It's all together. It's not going to come apart. So here's what it looks like on the inside. Right here. And then on this side. So that's how you fix it. Or you create one. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.